go. We can prep that or whatever, then put it in line. All right. How are y'all doing? Okay, you gonna... Finishing up some balls here, or just in the middle of it. Keeping the drill line moving. Drilling a hammer effect tour. New ball coming out shortly. I think we're going to get some of them today. This one is for Mr. John Avon. He doesn't know he's getting this. This is my demo program ball. He doesn't know he's getting it early. I told him the balls weren't in yet. So he's going to get a nice little surprise. He's going to get one before everybody else. Or most everybody else. What? Oh, he balled Armadillo tonight? Oh, sweet. We'll have all three of his balls ready. John uses the IT system for his thumb. Vacuum grips on his fingers. He's lost a lot of weight, so I had to make him a new thumb. Make his grip smaller. What's the view on the camera? Pretty good? Angle is right and everything? Looks okay. So if you're new, Matthew and I are here today. I am Mike Austin. This is Mike Austin's Bowling Dynamix Pro Shop. I found out by looking on my statistics, I actually had a couple pro shops subscribe to me, so that's pretty cool. But we're just doing this streaming to give people a little view of what we do. Not everybody knows what goes on inside of a busy pro shop. And if there's pro shops that have questions, or anybody has questions about anything bowling balls, whatever, I want to try to answer them for you. If you like what I do and you can use it in your shop, great. If you think I'm doing it wrong, that's great too. I've been doing this for 30 years, so I'm pretty sure it's not wrong. But there's more than one way to skin a cat, so. If I can help you to help pro shop guys to do a better job, do better work, charge more for their services, make more money, that's what we're here for. This is a business, not a charity. So we drilled the hole, and if you can see on the camera, I don't know if it showed that or not, probably will. There's the little 1/2-inch hole in the bottom. This is how the IT works. We'll talk about that for a minute. Let's see, CJ Tran. Thank you, sir. Thanks for watching. All right, so this little piece right here, these little wings or arms, however you want to put it, they go into that 1/2-inch hole in the bottom. Then we're going to put a little molly down in there, and it's going to be inside there. It's going to push those arms out against the sides of the hole, sides of the wall of that 1/2-inch hole. I think this is the best system. It's what I use. I helped develop it back in 07 and 08. Really 08, yep. I've been on staff with Vice for since the late 90s. And I was using a switch grip in 07. I was bowling the tour trials in Indiana. And I'm lazy. I don't take a lot of time working on my stuff. At that time, Vice did not have an interchangeable thumb system. Long story short, my brand new switch grip thumb shattered on the 5th and final day of the tournament, with the then owner of Vice, Mr. Jim Nesbitt, sitting behind me as I was bowling. My ball, the thumb piece shattered during a shot, and a piece of it went up and landed on the table on the concourse where Jim was sitting, like I handed it to him from the foul line. I don't know how that could have happened. You tell me. That was God. That's the only way I can explain that. And Jim asked me if he could have the other part of that broken thumb. He said yes, or I said yes. It's not going to do me any good. It's broke. I finished out the tournament with a couple balls that did not have a switch grip in them. I did not make the cut. I was bowling the tour trials, and the top 7 were exempt on the tour. And I was at the number. I was close. I'm not going to say I would have made it. But Vice was coming out with getting ready to come out with their interchangeable thumb. That was July of 07. Well, they scrapped their whole plan and redesigned everything over the next year. I edited the instructions for Pro Shops, how the instruction little pamphlet, they don't put it in there anymore. I got prototypes. They sent me prototypes to use, to try. I was living in Oklahoma then, that couple years. Then in January of 09, they came out with the IT. And we sell a lot of them. I've installed probably thousands. Don't have a failure. I'm telling you, failure rate is 1% probably. We don't get problems with them very often. I don't do a lot of switch grips or Joe-Pos. We do switch grips for the people that, have them. Maybe they are coming from somewhere else or whatever else. But if I'm recommending, I'm going to recommend the IT. Jopo is the new one. And we do some of those. They're kind of growing. I think it's a good system, but they've also had 20 years, 15 years to design and perfect it. It's kind of a combination of switch grip and vise. So it works. It's solid. Had a couple little problems with them, but I think that was more on my end, the install, the way I glued the sleeves in. Haven't had any problems with them lately. Haven't had any problems with switch grip lately. I think a lot of the problems are up to the installer. And the bowlers blame it on, the company. But if they're installed correctly and you use it correctly, then I just think the switch grip is kind of prone to those little tabs breaking because for certain people. I was one of those certain people back when they were first coming out. If you use your thumb holes tight, which I used to use my thumb holes super tight, I think you could break those tabs off because of the way the thumb was spinning inside the ball, exiting the ball. It just happens. But I don't really see a lot of it anymore. Mainly we don't sell a lot of switch grips. Alright, here's another one done. Matthew is here. He's manning the front desk. We're waiting on UPS to get here. We have a big order coming in today. Or bigger than usual. 9 boxes, supposedly. And that's if that's the only one. So we got other stuff coming from the other. Let's see. Alright. So yeah, I'm kind of partial to the it. Let's see, what do we got? Low needs to drive out there to visit. Never had a failure with the vice thumb, and you drilled several for me. Oh, hey, Mike Mankin. I was wondering about you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Figured Trump might nominate your wife for Secretary of Defense. Seeing as she's probably a general by now. Hope you're doing good. My open Friday. No, CJ, we're trying to get as much done these next 3 days as we can. I am going Friday to Jacksonville, Florida for my first Texans away game. So we're going to be closed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which we usually are. Historically, we haven't really done well on Thanksgiving weekend. For so many years, I've always bowled the regional in Beaumont or Port Arthur or whatever back when they used to have 2 regionals. So we've tried to do Black Friday sales and do some different stuff for that Friday, but unfortunately nobody really shows up. So we take that weekend off, just so happens this weekend we're going to Florida. I don't really think Lisa's thrilled with it, but especially after the way they played this weekend, losing to the Titans in, to me, embarrassing fashion. Losing to the Lions a couple weeks ago, to me, in embarrassing fashion. Just can't seem to get out of their own way. All right. We got another ball here for John Avon. This is a Track Tundra Fire. Has a little bit of a funky layout, not your normal layout. 70 by 6 by 80 for this ball. So it's going to be pretty long on a, it's not super weak, but it's not a super strong ball, medium ball at best. He'll use it for dry lanes. Long and smooth, long and lazy, however you want to put it. But the cover is pretty responsive, so you have a little bit of back end, but it's going to be really more for dry lanes. John hasn't been buying any balls lately. He's buying 3 right now. Well, he hasn't bought any in a number of months. He's had a few health issues. He's getting better, and the doctor's taking care of him. He's lost some weight, so good for him. He's going to start. He's been bowling better. Yeah, Mike Mankin, come out here and say hi. Let's see. Hey, Raster. Who is that? How you doing? Glad you guys are watching. All right, let's go drill another thumb hole. That looks a little much in the line. Even though that logo's just in the right spot to hinder me a little bit. But I still think that's in the line a little bit. So move that down. There you go. That looks perfect. Any of you Pro Shop guys wondering, my machine, my drilling setup is custom. None of it was really designed for, you can't buy it commercially, retail. My vacuum jig was made by my friend Billy Titus. He's a machinist. It has a wider base. You almost don't need any vacuum pressure. The ball sits down in the cup. So nice. But you can see the gauge right there. That's 28. It's not really pounds. I'm not sure what HG, whatever that is, but it's pressure at sea level. And that's the max you can get at sea level. Is that, you can see that 28. That's as much as you can get at sea level. Ball's on there solid. It is not coming off. So there, we're drilling the it again for John. Drill the big hole. He uses the 1 7/16 hole, which is an 1 3/8 slug. Then you drill this little 1/2 hole. I go as deep as the press will let me go. done there. Knock off the edges. Don't want any sharp edges. The camera might be able to see down in the hole. John uses vacuum grips, so you can see that there's a little lip down in there. We're just going to knock these edges off. How's everybody doing? Getting ready for Thanksgiving? 3-4 days away. Turkey Day. All right, so here we go. John uses the it. I call this the ball it, the receiver, whatever, however you want to test it. Make sure it spins, which our 1 7/16 spins great, no problems. Glue on the base everywhere. And we're gonna test it again, and that spreads the glue around. There's a little notch on the tool. You line that up with your span line, which on John I've scribed his on there so it can easily be seen. Tap, tap, tap. Now all you're doing there is basically you're flushing this radius, if you can see that, with the bottom of the hole. You're just flushing that up so that it's seated on the bottom of the hole. Then you're going to put this little molly in there. One side is bigger than the other. I don't know if you can see that or not. This top side is bigger. It's tapered so that it pushes those legs out against the insides of that hole, the 1/2 inch hole. So you're going to knock that down in as far as it will go, and the length of this push rod is calibrated so that it won't push it out the bottom of the it. It won't push it out the bottom. It can't go that far. So you just knock it all the way in. There you go. Let that glue dry for a minute. Then we'll glue in John's grips. 21 5/8. Let's do red. He does not care about grip color. Hope everybody's having a good day. It was beautiful weather here in Houston on my drive in here this morning. It's a little too warm. I wish it was a little cooler, but really overall it was nice in the 70s. Might have been 80, but I don't think so. If we could get that year round, that would be awesome. Instead of some of that 95-degree days are a little rough sometimes. Alright, so here's how I glue vacuum grips in. Again, this was a Vice idea way back when in the 90s. Glue it all the way around. Push it in flush. Now that glue all the way around, in theory, will create a seal in the bottom of the hole. Then when you push your fingers in, it will create, there's nowhere for the air to go. So it creates a vacuum effect. That's why they call it vacuum grips. You use your grips 3 or 4 sizes too small so that you always have to mash your fingers in. Now John's are really small. My fingers are fatter than his, but here's You wedge it in, nowhere for the air to go. So it kind of, in theory, suctions onto your fingers. We do a lot of vacuum grips also. I've been using them since late 90s when Jim introduced it to me at my shop that I used to be in the now closed Dynamic lanes. Hence the name Bowling Dynamix. It's kind of a look at Matt. Nobody wants to look at Matt. What do you want to look at Matt for? He might be busy. He might not, but he might be. I don't know if the camera, do I have to lean back so they can see you? There he is. See? He's eating lunch. He's a growing boy. He's got to eat his lunch. Let's see. Okay, this was a display ball. Had another one and didn't know it. Alright, there's another one done. That's 4 balls today. Today will be a short day. Mondays are short days for me because I bowl league here tonight. At least I'm going to try. There's 3 of them are for John. You can not have to figure him up. That's all right, John Avon. The ball's 109. If you figure up John. Yeah, it's the Tundra Fire. It's a clearance corner. 2 track balls. 4 balls we drilled today. All right. Don't have those. Don't have that. Okay, now we're down to Victor. Boo. Nick Lovingdum, Michael Vincent. I think he bowls tonight. Antoine definitely bowls tonight. Fred definitely bowls today. Alright, James. He's outside, so let's do him. Alright. Did you do that absolute? Did you finish that?
Yeah, it should be good to go.
Oh, here it is. Yep, I got you. All right. James had a little damage around there, but he didn't want to plug the ball. It's perfectly good. So he didn't ask me to, but I just drop filled that just to kind of try to clean up that cracking. Let's see, I'm pretty sure this is 15 pounds. Matthew did a good job cleaning up my plug work. I've been lucky to find Matt. He has picked up everything really well. Yep, 15 pounds. That's some nice plug work right there. He did a great job. All right. VSL 13D 4, black, green, copper. Okay. And fingers, grips, wallet. Nope. Over here, over here. Let's see. Anything else? No. Hey, we got down to 3 watchers. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like I say, if you have any questions, if it's a longer question, you can get me at mike@bowlingdynamix.com. All one word, just like the YouTube channel title. You can get me on Messenger. Facebook Messenger is just me, or the shop Messenger, either way. But I'm more responsive to Messenger for me. Subscribe to the channel. Friend me on Facebook. Now, this ball had vacuum grips in it, and James doesn't use vacuum grips, so this hole is going to be a lot smaller. I'm going to fudge it away from the edge a little bit, but generally he wanted me to just not do anything to the fingers, but they were really big. He doesn't use vacuum grips. So I'm just going to do what I call pitch plug or drop fill. And you'll be okay. Got the new Hammer Effect Tour coming out. We got a number of those in our order today. We got some 1 reverbs coming in our order today. Those are the hot balls for us right now. Ion Pros have been doing really well. Ion Max. Just an assortment of Arctic Vibes are steady. That's my one of my favorite 2 or 3 balls for bang for your buck. If you're on a little bit of a budget, you don't want to spend $270 on a ball, which I can't blame you there, but price of everything's going up, so grips and slug and everything. Some of these balls are $300. But bang for your buck, that Hammer Arctic Vibe. Roto Grip Hustle line. They got the M&M is long and super snappy. That ball hooks. Hustle M&M, magenta. A lot of back end. It works really well here at Emerald because we don't have a lot of oil. So get left and cook it. Arctic Vibe's good for a little bit more, oil. You can throw them in here. It's technically a hybrid. but they're not super duper shiny. They almost look like a solid to me. So we do a lot of those. Raw hammers, rhinos, tropical surges. Sometimes they've come out with a solid version that's a little more aggressive, so you can get a little more bang at that price point. But we're still doing Black Widows, all three of them. 2.0, 2.0 hybrid, 3.0. It's almost ridiculous. Those balls, the last one came out, what, a year ago? 8 or 9 months ago, the 3.0. They're still selling. It's awesome. It's a great ball. Hey, Kendall, smile. You're on YouTube. Look at that pretty smile. Kendall got his braces off. Kendall works the front desk here at the Bowling Center. Oh. 1730 seconds plus. As you can see, this is kind of a big plug, but the other thumb hole was up here, half an inch up there, but it was cracking out around the slug that was in there, so I drill out all the crack, and then there was some other, it had been plugged once already, and the front, some of that plug was cracking out, so we just drill it all out and fix it right, do it the right way. Doesn't really take any longer. There on that end. No. I don't know. Since the last live stream, we got new lighting in the shop. The Bowling Center is remodeling, finishing up their remodel, but they had all new LED fixtures. It was in their budget, and they replaced all the ones we had here in the shop. So it's pretty bright in here. Sometimes it's almost too bright. Have to hold my head right for the glare, to get the glare in the right spot so I can see what I'm doing. But that's a good problem. Yes, sir.
We got someone wanting a blink drill.
Okay.
He wants to talk to you about it. I can. Was this an it?
That isn't it. That is the cut to cut. Hit that right there. All right. How you doing?
Yeah, doing good, sir.
Have I drilled you a ball before?
No, sir. No,
Okay.
This will be the first one.
All
I
right.
bowled here before long years ago, but no.
All right. So
Okay.
do you need to be fit, or do you have a ball currently?
I want to be fitted, and I want to
Okay.
ask your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, you can see what I got.
Right?
My other balls I got this end and this end. What about maybe drilling it so that I can put this one in too?
Well, I definitely would do these two anyway. Your ring finger is your strongest finger.
Okay.
So that's where you're going to get your
Well,
most.
yeah, but since I lost the index, this
Uh-huh.
one is very strong.
So,
Yeah.
and your index doesn't really do
Do anything,
much of
yeah.
anything I mean, I would definitely do these. If you want to do all three, we can do it.
Let me
We
ask
can
you
try
this,
it.
what I'm not getting. I had back fusion and I lost the strength in my right arm,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have a lot of strength.
Right?
Would this help if I had 3 fingers in, so I could get more power, well, more roll faster?
I don't know if you'll get more because your pinky, if you take the pressure off your ring, it reduces the stress on your ring, which you want some stress on there to.
Yeah.
But in your case,
Yeah, this one is very strong.
yes, I
They
would.
tied everything in.
Okay, here's 2 ways we can go.
Okay.
We can do just these 2.
Okay.
You go bowl for a week or 2. If you feel it's not enough or you want to try the pinky, then we'll come back and do the pinky.
Okay.
Or we can just do them all 3 right now. Either way.
Do you think that would mess the ball up with 3
No.
holes? It won't mess it up?
No.
I'd like to have them all in there.
Yeah.
So I could get
Okay, let's
see where I got my problem. When I come back like this, I can't really come up. So I don't want to be dropping it. So if I could get all
well,
the fingers,
and I don't want you to force it up.
No, I can't.
Just kind of relax and then stand up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bend over too much and just let it go.
Let it flow.
And then really I think for your grip overall your thumb is the key.
Okay.
You don't well, your grip is a handle to hold on to the ball.
But see, and that's a problem because I can't get under there.
Right.
My arm won't go over.
No, that's all right.
So I'm kind of like this all the time.
Yep.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
all right. Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of like this
I
all
struggle with that too. My
Yeah, I
coach
can't go
wants me
over.
to
Yeah,
turn
I
my
can't-
elbow in.
but I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it.
All right. So either way, we can that, and then if you put the pinky in there and you just hate it, I can plug it up.
Okay.
So it's
All
not a big deal
Okay.
either way.
All right, now they came with this,
Yeah.
and I got no idea. Do we go by that or what?
I wouldn't worry about it
Okay.
because a lot of this, see, some of this is for asymmetric balls. This is not an asim. This is a symmetric ball.
Right.
So really, until you get to where you're throwing it consistent for you,
Yeah.
then the layout, I just need to make it safe.
Okay.
They have what's called your positive axis. You roll the ball on an axis, right?
Right.
When and everybody's is different.
Right.
That's kind of your bowler
Right.
fingerprint.
Right.
Well, once you get consistent, you've bowled for a month or so, and you feel pretty good that you're rolling it consistent. And before you get another ball, come back and we'll go out here and we'll find your axis point.
And see what it is.
Yeah, because if you get
let me tell you where I got them drilled now.
okay,
Mostly everything I got is some of the high performance balls,
uh-huh,
and they hook. So I like that.
right,
Where I have to stand, I stand with the gutter on the right hand side.
right, little
And then,
farther
I'll stand
left,
all
yeah,
the way right to the gutter,
right,
and I take about maybe 2 or 3 steps, and I got to throw it out toward like the
absolutely,
middle.
yeah.
And then when it go down, it'll come out, and then it'll.
What's your speed? What's your speed like?
Man, I'm about 7 miles an hour.
Oh, okay, all right.
so
What
see,
weight is this?
This is 12.
12. All right. So yeah, I mean, the pyramid balls. These are bowlingball.com's balls.
Okay.
The guy that owns that site, this is his line of stuff. Balls, bag, shoes.
Everything.
They're not super strong.
Yeah.
At least this one.
Yeah.
Most of their covers just aren't super strong. So really, with your speed, this is a pretty good choice.
For that.
Because it's going to be longer.
Right.
Not going to go crazy on the back end.
Right.
Because you don't need that.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is not bad.
Okay. Good.
They're not bad. So we're just going to drill it, put the pin up here, and then we can use once we get your axis point and I can watch you bowl a little bit and see, then we can use some of this stuff
Okay. I
to
see what
kind
you're
of
saying.
fine tune the layout.
Right. Okay. So we don't need that.
Not really. Not right now, because you got to get a little more.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens with this grip.
Yeah.
because this grip might help you, and you might throw the ball a little bit different.
Right.
Maybe
And that
your
might change.
maybe your
Yeah.
speed picks up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Because I want you to be able to relax
And do it.
and not have to muscle it.
Right.
You need all the, gravity is a thing, so
You're
we
right.
need all the help from gravity we can get.
Yeah. This is an 3/8 piece. How deep you want me to go with that?
Inch and 3/8 piece. Oh no, that's just the it. No, it. The regular it.
Oh, okay.
Inch and, what does it say on here? Okay, I didn't didn't put it in there right. So it uses inch and 3/8 slug.
Okay.
So I should have put inch and 7/16 right there. That's my fault. Yep. No, you got it right. All right. What is, let's see, today's 25. What's your name?
Willie, I.E. Allen, A-L-L-E-N.
Fingertip, one hand. Okay, do you recall, are you using ovals or power lifts?
I think I got the ovals
Okay,
on the other ones.
all right. We can always change it, but I think ovals are a little bit more true size.
And
Okay.
my other place is not open today.
Uh-oh.
I bowled in the league over there at Times Square in Katy,
Right?
and they're not open today. So I wanted to get this done just as quick as
We'll be open this week,
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you use it tight like that,
That's a
or
little
maybe,
A little bit loose, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that?
That
Okay.
comes out. Yes.
My issue right there is once you go bigger than 13/16, you use a bigger hole.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can't make, if we put that in there, I can't make it any smaller. I'd
Okay,
have to cheat it and
Right. Okay.
put some tape around it or
Right.
whatever. But
You can't make it any smaller. That'll be great. Smaller wouldn't be what I would want anyway.
all right. All right, let's see. What happened?
Oh, I had a car wreck, and that didn't do it. It broke right here. That was a one compound, but the skin broke right here, and where we landed at was sort of like in a where they had the sewage pipes and stuff. So naturally they leak.
Mm-hmm.
So some of that dirt and stuff, dirt was piled up in
Right.
the car. So some of that water got in here and then infected the bone at that break. So by the time I got to the hospital, man, my hand was killing me. It had already got infected. And what it was, I kept it for about, in the hospital, 11 days with it. They fixed it, put the pins in there, and started irrigating because they said the infection is set in. And I stayed in there 11 days, came back, kept my finger for about 2.5 months, but it wasn't no good. Only thing I could do was this, and if I bump it, oh man, it was just like it was broke all over again. So they told me my arm had begun coming up, and they told me, look, you're going to either lose the finger or lose the arm. So they took the finger off, and the guy, when he did it, he told me he was going to call. He knew I bowled, and he told me, he said, that always gets in the way, just with the stump. So he said, I'm going to make you a 4-fingered hand.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
how long ago did that happen?
That happened in 1972.
Oh, man. So it's a regular thing for you.
Oh, yeah, it's a regular thing.
That's good. Wow. I mean, I see some stuff. See people's hands, but
Yeah.
this is kind of a new one, you know.
Never seen one like that. He told me 4-fingered hand, so yeah, that made it all right.
Now, as long as they did that and it don't hurt and you're not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's.
No. People say, "Oh, you're handicapped." No, I'm not handicapped. There's people way worse than I am. I don't have a handicap.
I got you. And I'm gonna fit you for your pinky too. Do you want to use a finger grip with your pinky?
Would it help with the others?
Probably won't affect them. You might get a little more grip. I mean, they call them
Good. No.
grips for a reason. So let's
yeah.
do it.
Okay.
Okay. Really put your thumb in there. Yep. Yep. Just like that. If anything I'm doing hurts, you gotta let me know.
No, you're good.
Okay, now I want to see how flexible you are.
Okay.
Does that hurt any?
No.
No itis yet, huh?
No. I got. They told me I probably have a little arthritis in the hand because of what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. Sometimes this finger gets stiff, but I got what she called trigger finger too.
Yep.
And she gave me a shot in there, and that kind of helped some of that.
Let's see. Just put your hand down. Yep.
That's about as flat
No,
as it'll
they're
go.
pretty straight. Okay, thumb. Do you use tape in your thumb holes?
No.
You don't want to, or you
No.
hadn't had to?
Well, I hadn't had to.
Well, for me, I'm going to tell you tape is your friend.
Yeah.
But you're a big guy,
Yeah.
and the 12 pounds probably isn't put too much stress on you. Go there. Make that just a little bigger.
Know about them. I'm a
Oh yeah?
machinist.
Are you a machinist?
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Well, was. I
Yeah.
retired. Yeah, 30 years. 36 years. Really.
Well, basically that's what we're doing when we're drilling a ball.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that's a machinist, Billy, and we're trying to make me a machine to where I told him, I really don't like drilling balls. I'd rather be out here with you or out on the lanes.
Okay.
I want a ball where I can, or a machine where I can go and set it up.
That's a milling machine.
Willie Allen, enter and walk away.
Okay. what you're talking about is a small CNC milling machine.
Right?
And you can program it for Willie Allen. Put that program in there. Set that ball on the axis. Find all your points, your X, your Y's, and the Z's.
Z, yep.
And it'll go to work.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, they got some, okay, you want a 3/4 drill for this hole? It'll do that.
Right.
And then it'll go reach and get a 1/2 inch and whatever.
Well,
and do that too.
Okay, relax, loose. Okay. Yep, there you go. There's a guy on YouTube. He's in Austin. He was a young kid. It's been 5 or 6 years ago now. He did it to where it won't move the ball by itself. He has to set it up each hole, but it will drill the holes.
Yeah, but they got a CNC now that they call the fifth axis.
Right.
And that fifth axis, it moves up and down, sideways. The machine that I ran at Halliburton,
right?
It was big as your area right here. and I had 2 tables that would rotate in and out. I could actually walk inside the machine for my
Right.
workpiece was.
I need one a little smaller than
Well,
that.
yeah, for a ball, yeah, you would have to have one. I mean, I had some big stuff in there.
Okay. Do you use thumb inserts, thumb slugs?
Thumb slugs, no.
Okay.
In other words, I don't have the thumb slugs.
These balls are pretty smooth on the inside. I wouldn't,
Yeah,
if you're not doing it already, and you can always add it on later. Okay. What color grips you want?
Purple.
Okay. Purple or grape?
Oh, that grape looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. All right, your timing is really good. I just finished the ball, so I'm going to start another one. So give me 30, 45 minutes or so, and done.
Oh, really? You done?
Yeah, I'm going to do it now.
I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I'll just go hang around then.
Lisa's Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that while we're on camera.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Will. She's not watching, so.
It was in my meeting in my office.
I think it came in yesterday, actually.
It was in my office.
Thank you.
It was having an appointment over there.
She's not here today, so.
I know. I didn't know why it was in my office. I'm like, what's the mic? Why is it here?
Yep. All right. All right, Matthew, let's drill some holes. Let's see. Steelers are terrible. Yes, they are. They're the Steelers. Spelled steel. As in they're a bunch of thieves. Thieves of joy. All right. Okay, this one's going to be a little different. We're going to put him a pinky hole in there. He only had 3 fingers. You saw that? He didn't have an index finger. He got in 72. He got in a car wreck and they had to cut it off. All right. Inch and 32nd on that. Plug that. Oh, it is. It is. red pin's dying. All right, another one done. Let's see. At least Tro can't respond here. Yeah, he hadn't found the YouTube yet. How often are pinky fingers drilled? Nope, they're not very common, Mike. I drill for maybe one or two out of the, hundreds of balls that I drill every month and year or whatever. One or two people that use them regularly. I can only think of one off the top of my head. But this guy, if you saw me doing the fitting, he didn't have an index finger. So he feels like he needs the extra grip. So we're going to try it. If he doesn't like it, then we can always plug it up. So no big deal. I think in his case, it might help him. At least in his mind, to have a little bit of confidence that that he's going to hold on to the ball. He's not a young guy. He's not new. He's been bowling for a while, but he wanted to try it, so we're going to do it. What's going on with you?
Nothing much.
Smile, you're going to be on YouTube.
Hey, I was wondering if you can regrip.
New grips?
Yeah.
Okay, bigger? Do you want this same style with the bubble in them, the bump?
No, just the regular ones.
Just oval?
Yeah.
Okay, is this not fit for you? So we need to fit you for some grips, all right? And what are you, right hand, left hand, right hand? All right, let's see here. No, let's go. Yeah, that's good. Let's go there. Or you like it tight?
I like the black one.
Yeah, I think so. 23. That's pretty good. Yeah. 23 and 43. You want what color?
What color do you guys have?
I should have all of them.
Did I get the neon yellow one? Yeah.
Yeah? All right. right, feel that. Those are good. I glue them in.
Yeah, I feel good.
Those will be okay. All right.
You guys sell Easy Slide here? Or
For what?
for shoes?
I mean, yes.
But you're not.
I'm not a fan of it.
I got you.
But yeah, if you need it, I mean, if you bowl here, you might need it. The approaches are a little on the tacky side.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try them out.
We have carpet. You go to any of the Boleros and Armadillas, and they took their carpet out. There's nowhere for the dust to go. So the approaches are slick. Thank the Lord. They're just finishing up remodeling, doing some remodeling here, and they kept the carpet. So I was happy about that. I don't like the slide.
Yeah, it looks good. I have a little slide, but sometimes it gets really...
What kind of shoes you got? You got the interchangeable stuff?
No, I don't. Not there yet.
Yep. All right. Well, yeah, you got new shoes though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to break that sole in. Get it dirty. Yeah, Easy Slide will help you a little bit, as long as I would just ask you to don't get it everywhere.
I got you.
Some people just...
I understand people don't like the Easy Slide. So.
Well, it's not that they don't like it. It's if they step in it and slip because they're not expecting it. Just have to be careful, that's all. This is how old I am. Used to, you just dip your finger in the ashtray and get the ashes from cigarettes and rub it on your shoe. Yeah. Now, I never did that. Again, I don't like the slide, so, but that was common. Where you bowl at most of the time?
We're from up north, so AMF up there on
up north,
Willowbrook.
Houston.
Yeah, North Houston.
Oh, Willow. Yeah. I live in Conroe, but
oh, you come all the way down here
every day.
Or we go to Copperfield sometimes.
Copperfield,
Yeah.
they took their carpet out last summer. I haven't been over there since their remodel, but I heard it's really nice.
Is it? It's nice.
Yeah, I like Copperfield. It's a 44-lane version of this building. They're the exact same, except that one is bigger. So I guess they're not exactly the same. Absolutely. Yeah, now, the approaches used to be a challenge at Copperfield. When I bowled tournament over there, man, in the morning, you can't slide none. The humidity. I don't know what what they did with the air conditioning or whatever. Woo! But then after an hour or two, no problem. All right. What else?
That'll be it.
All right. 1932. Reader is connected. Super slow internet. There it is. Yeah, not holding your mouth the right way. You want a receipt?
I'm good.
All right.
What's your YouTube channel?
Bowling Dynamix, all one word. I was just going to tell you that. Go.
I got you. No, I'll check it out.
All one word. Subscribe. Yeah, help me out.
Thank you, man.
All right. Thank you. There we go. All right, Willie. Let's see, 53 and 47. P.O. Great 53.
She got like 12 boxes because Emerald has 3 boxes.
Oh. She got it all in one trip?
No.
I was going to say.
The Emerald says 1 or 3. 1 and 2, I believe. That 31 bit is.
It's getting dull,
Yeah.
I know. We can, let's see. One of these boxes, look at them if they got the wax on the tips. That's sharp bits. So just find you a 31 in there. I got some ready to pick up. I need to get a.
One I grabbed.
Well, we have more of that one than anything because that's the one we use. So take that, and there's another box. Nope. Might be on the back side over there with just dull bits. And then I take them over there 25 at a time. There you go. Just throw the dull one in there. And I got some in the truck. Of course, they're in my truck, which is being fixed. But I got some to take. I go pick up the other ones. I'll do it when I get my truck back.
They're still working on it?
Yeah. As far as I know, they're working on it.
I didn't know that Chuck was.
Chuck, yeah.
It just kind of works here.
You know he's some kind of superific black belt or something, don't you?
No.
He's a Taekwondo instructor or something. Yeah. I don't. Thank you. Unfortunately, all you people on YouTube, my UPS lady hates me. So she doesn't really speak to me. I rarely ever speak to her. She told me not to speak to her. So. All right. If you want to slowly receive this stuff, I guess.
We got 3 more boxes.
Oh, okay. I guess you can. Say one of them for Emerald.
There's 3 of them on
No. Oh well. Fred, this guy's already got his ball.
Oh, like already paid there.
Yeah, he got it Saturday. And John Avon. Okay, those are done. We just need to clean those off. All right. We'll get him to come get it.
I got 3 more right there. I'm gonna take to the front so I can just take with you.
Well, that's where they go. Let's see, we're going to make a change. He's a big guy. Ooh. Let's see, what else we got? I see. Yeah, Mike, I have one guy that I drill an index finger hole for. One guy that uses a pinky, but overall not too many. Your middle finger and your ring finger are your strongest fingers. You don't really want to put your index in. It's a leverage thing. You lose a little bit of leverage when you don't, when you put your index finger in the ball. All right. I cannot see that. Takes me a little longer. Right. I'm 53. His thumb is almost round, but not really. He's got a little bit of a hip right here. But his base is big also. So what is this measuring at? 940. Okay. So we're going to make it a little bigger. I think for him, I would rather have it bigger than too small. I worry about him hanging up in the ball because his back is fused. Is what he's mic'd him at. I think, yeah, 55, and I bet that's really not big enough. So we're going to stop right there. If I need to fine tune it by hand, then we will. Okay, the tricky part. Sir? Can't hear you. Oh, yeah. Well, all the effects. And What was there? Should be an anger.
Yeah, 2 angers, 2 the 1 reverbs, 2 real time.
Yeah. Pure envy.
Doing the balls first, because I don't have to print a label for that.
Yep, yep. No worries. Take your time. Lisa, my wife, is not here today, so Matthew's going to handle the receiving so that I can keep the drilling going. He's already cleaned up all the plug work that I poured Saturday. All right, Willie. Really need his thumb. His hand a little bigger than mine. Four and an eighth. Total span. All right. $21 grape. Five 30-seconds plus. And then I'll go back when I've got the hole done and measure up and over and remeasure to be a little more precise in case he wants to do this for future. His fingers were pretty flexible. Not going down super deep on that because your pinky finger is a little smaller. And I don't want any of the holes to meet at the bottom. I'm pretty sure with that pitch it probably wouldn't, but It's 3/8 this way on that ring finger. Another 3/8 away from there, it could hit the bottom of that. Those two could meet at the bottom. But they didn't, so that's good. For multiple reasons. We need to plug it up. No problem. All right. Four and 3/16, a little long. Yeah. How do I do that? All right. There's a thread on Facebook the other day about this very thing right here, using a bevel knife. And I say that I never use a bevel knife because I use the Dremel tool. Pretty high speed, but very light pressure. It makes a lot of dust, but it's really not that much bevel. You can always bevel more. Once you bevel it, it's gone forever, though. Let's see. Anybody else? Nope. Hey. How are y'all doing? Hope you're having a good day. All right. Willie is done. All right, there we go. When he comes back in, he's ready. All right, so we'll put his specs in the computer and save it. That is an other blank. There's one. Now that's 5 balls we got done today. All right. I'm still using Pro Shop Coordinator. It still works. For us, it's the best thing. No.
It's been 6-7 years since
Yeah.
bulb. I opened my bag and here's what I got.
It's really pretty common.
Is it?
Leaving the ball sitting is the worst thing you can do.
Well, it's been
And
in
it's
the
just,
house. So.
yeah. It's just, especially this, well, you got a slug, so you can't see it. But there's this, I was told, storm-made balls, this white area right here, the filler material,
Yeah.
it is silica based. So it absorbs moisture. And we just live in 90% humidity, you know, so yeah, and it expands and the cover won't go with it. But But I've had balls crack on the wall undrilled, brand
Really?
new. Yeah, it happens.
Just chunk it.
Yeah, I can't fix it.
Okay. I didn't know. I
Yeah.
Just,
Sorry about
It's
that.
probably
I
about
have
10
seen
years
it.
old.
I have seen it done. A guy brought a ball into me to get drilled. He bought it at a pro shop in Dallas where it was completely filled up. They plugged the grip and the crack. But I can't figure out how he did it without making a huge giant mess.
wow.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I just thought
Sorry
I'd bring
about
it down
that.
and find
Yeah.
out.
I can put it in the dumpster for you if you want, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just leave it right there.
Okay.
Yep, sorry about that.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
The other one's not.
Well, if it's reactive, it could, but urethane balls, plastic balls, they won't crack. They're not got the same
Okay.
material in the.
I'm not enough of a bowler to know the difference.
All right.
Anyway.
All right.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, give that to Chris next time he comes in. All right. How we doing? Oh, the head cam is off. So I must have ran out of battery. So let's. Sir,
We're looking at the Danger 219.95.
is there not one in the computer already?
Not right
Because at least I put that out there. Yeah. But it doesn't have a talker on it. She was going to make a talker Saturday, and then we got. I don't know how much. I have to look it up, see what's comparable. Let's see, where are we? So I would probably do it $199. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. There we go. I just couldn't grip it. No. There we go. What do you mean battery low? This one's been sitting in the charger. It shouldn't be low. And it's the GoPro battery, not the knockoff. Man, this charger don't work right or something. It's been sitting in there for days and it's half charge. Oh, well now it says 100%. Wonder how that happened. Okay. Maybe if it was directly into the computer
Also, because whenever the
or
laptop
into
turns
a
off,
cube.
yeah, whenever the laptop turns off, then
Aha.
it's like a sleeping out.
Okay. And we're back. All right. No battery action there.
Most of these are just stock.
There's a few on the order sheet.
I already looked at those. Like the rest is just.
Was there any 14s? Yeah, dang. Yeah, whoever's on the order sheet.
Yeah.
And we got a few extras just
There's
because.
quite a bit of extra.
They'll be gone here,
Oh yeah.
especially with Christmas and.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get Willie's phone number, so I bet he's still here, but let me see. Cutting down the thumb. That's John Sabo. I got, I think, one more. Put it back there, completely forgot what I was doing.
And you already drilled down evens effect for it.
Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can measure this out a little bit better. Three and 11/16. Oh. One and 5/8 over. Quarter, right, no, 1/4, reverse. Right. And then 30 seconds over. And 3/16 total speed. There is another one up there on the bench. Yes, we are gonna put one on display. Derek says that ball's pretty good. Like a TB4 hybrid, except a little more. It can't be bad. TB4 hybrid's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, it's so sad it might split.
Dr. Austin,
How's it going?
it's going. Dr. Matt?
The real doctor.
Yeah.
He called me Dr. Austin. I just have a headset, a camera on my head. It's not.
You got that above
Oh.
head.
Gotcha. I'm a PhD. I'm not a medical doctor.
It's still a doctor. I'm not a medical doctor either, although I play one. I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express, so
One on TV.
yeah. Okay, I gotta get another cube, I think. Let's see if we can... No, she is not. Her dad had a couple doctor's appointments today, so he can't drive.
What can I help you with?
Oh, well, Matt's
Not
doing...
bowling.
Oh, you're not?
I'm out until January.
Oh. Well, looks like Matt's getting all the receiving done.
Outside of a lesson, I have 4.
Oh, nice. We'll have Chris come get those boxes, the empty boxes. And I don't know where he stands on. I mean, all that is. These are probably triple bags, and yeah, we got a big order in
Yeah, I can tell.
from the Brunswick seminar.
Oh,
They had some pretty good rebates and stuff. Is that big enough? You and Steve both could get in there. Double X, triple X.
I like the color though.
Yeah, I need her to do some more.
Red. Like neon red or highlighter pink or whatever.
Something, yeah. She just did those, so.
Wait, this is not the same design as it was a few years ago, right? It's a different one.
No, we've had this for a while, but it's distressed. It's not the original one.
Okay, that's why.
It has that distressed look to it.
You know what you should do it with the glittery
A glittery transfer.
yeah. Yeah.
Do it on like a black one with some sparkly. Yep. I know she has done some with the shop logo like that.
I bet if you had it with the black and the sparkly logo, I think you get some of the females to buy them. That's just me.
Well,
I like glitter. I'm a glitter person.
the only reason they buy them is because they're here and they're watching and they're freezing to death and they don't care what color it is.
Yes, true.
I just want to be warm.
We're shivering in there.
Yeah. Okay, we're plugging this ball. So if you're not familiar, you have to drill out and get rid of any soft edges or cracking around the holes. You want a nice sharp edge so that the plug comes out smooth. And there's cracking all around this hole. Don't know whose this ball used to be. Somebody gave it to Matt. And evidently they rolled it on that finger hole because that finger hole is chipping out. So we're going to keep trying to that's better. Are you off today, Nicole? Or just get off early? Oh, off all this week? Yeah, nice. Let's see. Say hi to Steve and Nicole. Yeah. I guess I could just change it, you know. There you go. I need to mow the lawn. But right now I am bowling. Yeah. Nice. All right. Those are shoes I got for Lisa for Christmas. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab a Jopo sleeve until my order comes in. Is that all right?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them. Got some of the new colors.
Oh yeah, you do. You ain't getting out of the twisted one.
Just seemed like 2 or 3 days. Just seemed like I just was out of them. I might keep running out of these, so I didn't want to be out of them. So. No, I didn't get any of the twisted ones. Okay. Now this ball is cracking. across that bridge, so. To prevent it from cracking again in the future, we're just going to drill it all out. I could make the plug dam big enough that we just pour plug over the crack, but sometimes that doesn't work. This works 100% of the time. This ball's going to be for Matthew, and he's also a two-hander. So we will try to lay the ball out. Chances are we're not going to drill back into this plug. So we'll just get rid of any cracking. Probably. And that's all those edges are sharp. All the cracks are gone, so we'll go with that. You don't want to use any bigger of a plug dam than you have to, but sometimes you just got to. But not this time. That's just about perfect. Okay, and then I only buy the ovals because you can make the oval ones round. I am working on 3D printing myself some reusable plug dams. We have a couple test ones and they work pretty good. Okay, so these balls need to go over here on the to be drilled side.
Right?
Yeah. Are they good? I bought them sight unseen. But we needed some bags and we're gearing up for Christmas, and yeah, those are really nice. Yeah, those are. There's two different colors on those too.
You don't see them when you look at the photos. You don't really get to see the colors.
Mm-hmm.
These are really cool.
And this one, same thing, different color.
Oh.
That.
Like that.
Copper,
yeah.
carbon. Yeah. They're
These
sweet.
are probably gonna sell out fast.
I hope so. Oh yeah, no, and they better be. They're not cheap.
Do I want to know?
Oh, they're gonna retail for $250, probably $300, close to it. Some of these,
you come take a look at the Brunswick and Hammer bag.
some new triple bags.
Really nice. I saw the photos of it. I didn't get a chance to see it.
I don't know what they sell for online. Okay, these are.
I was gonna say because those are like they were kind of semi-designed for travel.
Not flying.
No.
Yeah, people, don't fly with your triple bags.
Never. No. Do your travel bag.
Get some triple totes. Because those airline guys, they know exactly what's in those bags and they tear them up on purpose.
They steal stuff out.
Break your handles and break your wheels and just knock those out. All right. I only have those 2 to pour right now. I can prep some more. He started again, I guess.
Awesome.
He bowls off and on here on Friday night.
Okay.
And I refit him.
Oh, how much of a change do you have?
Well, to be honest, I don't know because I didn't. He said, don't look, we're starting from scratch. I said, okay. But he was having pain in his hand. So, and he's not a little guy, but he's throwing 14 pounds and said it hurt. So I gave him my Robbie's and he refit him and drilled a ball and he said it didn't hurt a bit, none. So yeah, that was good.
I know he hasn't been going a lot.
Yep.
London, I always have a hard time pronouncing
Chenier.
He, I met him the first time when I started bowling here, and he's really nice, down to earth, and he was on and off bowling for a while, so I'm
Got a little extra help today, people.
Do you want me to match the paint or do black on this?
Well, it's a second drill, so I would do whatever I did on the first plug.
Looks like it did black.
Yeah, it's just black, yeah. Huh? Oh. Yeah.
The thumb sock and the triple.
The thumb socks, yeah. Carbon triple, okay, that's here. Carbon money, Punisher. So just one of the bags.
Yeah, just one of the bags.
Alright, that's not too bad.
Are you doing the same ratio?
I do 7 to 2.
7 to 2.
Uh-huh. I'm getting hungry. I did eat this morning. I went to the doctor today too.
How's your eye?
Get a shot next Tuesday.
How's the change going for you? Good too?
Well, the doctor says my eyes are getting better, but my left eye has been a little murky, blurry this last week or so. But that's the one I'm getting a shot in this time too. So.
Could it be weather-related changes?
No, it's my sugar. It's my. In fact, my primary, that was one of the reasons I went today. He had to write another referral to get me 15 more shots or whatever. Because now I'm getting them in both eyes. He said my left eye was getting better, so I don't need it as often. But your right eye is getting some swelling. So we still go every 6 weeks. It's just alternate eyes.
by 1 week and then this out the following time.
6 weeks. Yeah, yep. And then he gave me a prescription for some other medicine, trying to my anxiety.
How's that going?
Now this,
That you're on to that.
yeah, I don't care. This last stuff he gave me, I Googled it or searched it on the internet, and 20 milligrams is a really low dose. So of this particular, so I self-upped it to 40, and then to 60, and
Not making a dent.
not a dent. And then Thursday I did 80. Now on the internet they were talking about, it's a medicine for your blood pressure, is what it's designed for.
And they're
But
making
they also, when you take it for blood pressure, you take it every day. But also they prescribe it for anxiety because it has a beta blocker in it, and it blocks some kind of signal in your brain. So you take it, like they kept citing like people that have to give speeches in front of 10,000 people and they can't do it. But they're taking 100 and something milligrams. So me, 60 milligrams, that's not enough,
Is it affecting your blood pressure at all too?
No, my blood pressure is good. In fact, it was good today. 132 over 80 or something like that. I don't know what those numbers mean, but
Are you going to talk with your doctor about upping it up a little bit more?
no, he gave me another one.
Oh, to try something different?
But this one's going to be a Schedule 1 or whatever. Got to show your ID, that kind of. This is going to be some kind of antidepressant, or he named it. I can't remember. I really don't care.
Trying to find something to work.
Yeah, because I told him, when I took those 3+ weeks off, and then he gave me the medicine right at the beginning of that time. Then when I went back, then he wanted to know why I hadn't tried it. Well, I wasn't bowling. I told him, look, I'm ready to quit. You either help me or I'm quitting. So he's, oh, okay. So yeah, he's Nigerian or African, he has a heavy accent, but he's funny. He's hilarious. He wants to come watch me bowl.
Oh.
He tells me
Is he up in Conroe?
Yeah, he's in Magnolia, yeah, or Conroe, yeah. He said they were bowling at the Woodlands, him and his kids, and
That'd be fun to have him come
and
down here.
no, he don't understand what I'm doing or what we do.
It doesn't matter.
But-
It's the fact that he wants to.
Well, I showed him video. I got videos on my phone.
Oh, you were showing him those.
Right.
videos.
And I told him what I would like to show him. I need to show him a video of practicing and to see if he can see any difference
How
because of my anxiety.
what's your body language
Right,
is.
yeah, exactly.
Have you videoed yourself practicing?
Oh yeah.
Well, next time
Well,
you
he
go
just
see
didn't
him.
have. Yeah, I just didn't think of it. So I'm going back December 23rd. I have another is my
Right
next
before
appointment.
Christmas. Are you
Yeah.
going to the gym?
Yeah, me and Derek are going to try again. It is what it is. I mean, I just, 2 years ago, I tried to tell him. 2 years ago, we made the match play. 3 years ago, we didn't because the short pattern, I bowled. 4 years ago, we made the match play.
What,
You know.
was it every other year is the short pattern?
No, that's just what it was. I am disappointed because I like short patterns, but we didn't make it.
And I know
Here's
he
the-
told- he was telling me about this one.
Yeah. So Tony called me and I told him, I went through the patterns. Now I picked the closest one to 2 years ago without it being the same one.
37 feet, right?
So, no.
No.
It was 40 something.
40, okay. When was the 37 foot pattern chosen?
3 years ago
Okay.
when it was real short. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was 35 that 3 years ago. I don't know. But last year they weren't hard. I just couldn't pry it off. I was having a meltdown.
This will play like
So I wanted something that played as close to as 2 years. Now Derek says These scores are either going to be outrageous or they're going to be terrible.
Horrible.
There's not going to be any in between. He said if everybody starts off left a little bit and plays 15 to 10 and breaks down the track, which
Yeah.
that's how they break down here, is the track is going to hook, then, and I said, well, I'm not worried about everybody else. He thinks there's too much volume. It's 29 mils. I don't see it. It's all front loaded.
And it's all in the front. I would think the heads.
I said, you're going to start off with something aggressive and ball down to something medium, and there won't be any need for urethane. I said,
The shift to me. I like the asymmetric.
so, yeah.
I think on the left side, because of the way the pattern shifts, and the flame is harder.
Well,
Again, though, it's going to depend on who you bowl with and who's throwing what balls. And
on the house shot, it's good to have a lefty in here.
yes, I agree.
On everything else they run, it's not always that way. I'm not sure why.
They should just pull some NCAA patterns and bring out. Where do you go with that?
Oh, it's just on the shelf right in there. Yeah, that's in there. I'm supposed to give that to Jimmy or Don or something.
What? Back to your tractor tighter. This is why you need to track that stuff. Was it, you have your tractor tighter with you? You didn't bring it that night? You should bring it. This is almost the same ball. You don't remember your number? Okay. Where does this hammer go? This one.
Over there.
So go there.
Yeah. Pretty good. How'd the pinky feel?
Okay. Yes, it did.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Well,
Since I got a little time, they're telling me practice where I roll at. So I'm going to Times Square.
I'll give you a free game pass. You can bowl a game here too.
Said what?
Yeah,
Man, I'm going to take you up on that.
absolutely.
I'm gonna go do my lesson and I'm gonna plug this last three.
All right.
Stuff I didn't truck.
Yeah, get your shoes and what about the thumb? Big enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
It came right out. As a matter of fact, it was hard for me to do my balls like this with my hands in it. And
Right.
I can do that one. I can do that.
Well, I want the ball to hold on to you.
You don't wanna go down with the ball.
No, I've done that before.
Hey, show Nicole. Hey, show Nicole your hand.
I'm off the ball for
You never seen one. She says amazing. I talked to him.
We're gonna do a pinky hole.
I shut this one up in the tailgate, so I had to stop using this one. But it healed up, but it wouldn't fit in my palm again, so I had to start using these. And I'm not getting it so tight. Right, so what I did, I asked him, how about all three? And he said, well, if you don't work on this, right, do stuff right. But I'm going to try to do it. I'm going to try to do it this.
I think you'll like it. I,
And they told me, oh, you got to press this. That's hard to do. I can't do that. I turn the rotor and I got push back like this. Tell me then let everything come out. Yeah, I can't.
He doesn't have an index finger. He's just got this.
There's nothing, hey, there's nothing wrong with it. I bowled at a guy who was like
My
that.
husband Steve Jones too. We all do.
He had a middle.
I cannot wait to see what
Wait a
happens.
you said he got the middle one gone? The middle one is gone?
Right. He bowls with his middle finger and his pinky.
Oh my God, I never seen that before either.
No. Yep. All right. That's amazing to me. It looks like you were born with that.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
index finger was
Yeah,
never there.
Yeah, he constructed it well. I tell you what, can you
You want to roll it to me on the floor?
what about if we just open that up just a hair bit?
Just
more?
a hair, but
Yeah.
then we're gonna roll it because
Okay.
I don't want you to.
Yeah.
I want you to stay out of that habit of squeezing it.
And just let it rip. Okay.
Yep. I know, easier said than done.
Yeah, I know.
So I got another one for you too. So there was a lady I bought.
It's only a 12-pound ball, so he's a pretty good sized guy. So having the thumb all a little big isn't gonna hurt him, and I didn't put much reverse pitch in the thumb either. Put him at a quarter, and he's pretty flexible. He probably could have done an eighth, but I was worried about it.
Yeah. Huh. And they got this thing now where they just roll without any fingers in it. You know? I got to get used to putting that in. Yeah.
Come out here. Let's try to chunk it on the carpet a couple times. I'll have some for you, Chris. That was pretty good. Yeah, I should have picked it up. Okay.
Comes out.
Yep. Now I want to see something.
Okay.
Put your finger. Yep. Put your hand in there. Yep. Now hold it down at your side. Yep. Now see. Okay. Turn your hand a little bit. None. Does that hurt?
Yeah.
That hurts
Well,
because of your back.
Well, because of my arm. Right here is calm. If I go any further,
Yeah.
can't go further. I'll drop it if I go any further.
Oh, I want you to drop it.
I'm talking about it'll just come right out. I can't hold it up. Like see, I don't have the strength to hurt it.
Okay.
But coming out sideways, they told me sideways is no good.
Well,
Right in.
if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
I gotta be sideways. That's comfortable.
Do you ever wear any kind of a glove or
I do
anything?
wear something on my wrist, not a glove.
Here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yeah, to keep that still.
Yep. I do too. I wear a wrister.
Yeah. But no, that's it. That's about it. That's all I do.
All right. Well, let's try it. I mean, a unique case like you kind of gotta. Man, I wish you could have seen this lady. I got her right on the 5th test.
Yeah.
So her thumb is fused,
Okay.
kind of
it's
like
stiff.
that.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It doesn't
move
go.
at all.
Yeah.
And she has to put her thumb in first and then kind of
Grip.
put her
Yeah.
fingers in there. But we got her.
Tell you
We
what,
got her.
I know
She's
the thumb
happy.
needs to be flexible, but I can see what that would be.
That was the
Not a
problem,
handicap.
yeah. Because how do I get the span and
Yeah.
how do I get it to where she can get her fingers in there?
Yeah.
And she's in her 60s, so
So get
she
you
was
done.
doing an 8-pound ball, but she's bowling, so she's having fun. She said
I think that's the whole key.
she bowls with 3 or 4 of her other lady friends, and
Just as done, huh?
said she's having fun and it doesn't hurt.
I know
I said that's all I care
That's-
about.
That's what my friend told me. He said, he told me, he said, look, Alan, he said, we just old folks out here trying to have fun, all right?
Right. Yep.
So we just old folks out here trying to have fun.
So, if you got questions or you need adjustments, come yell at me.
Yes, sir.
You give him a free game pass too. Oh, okay, you got it.
I appreciate that.
Yep. Give them that at the front desk.
The front desk? All
Yep.
right.
And yeah, it's
I'll see what I can do with this. I'm not a hell of a bowler now. Don't expect all of that.
well, your speed is slow.
Speed is slow.
The balls generally hook a lot,
Well, mine does hook a
and
lot.
you know if you bowl here, there's no oil.
Yeah.
To speak
see,
of.
we got oil over there mostly all the time.
You're just gonna go back there probably for right
Yeah,
now.
they got us oiled up. I mean, I could just see it on my balls.
Good.
And I got me one that I didn't
That'll help you.
supposed to eat the oil up, but she still hooked. So it don't make no difference. Once you get, if I don't put it on the right spot, once you get down there, there's
Meow. Yep. All right.
Here we go. I appreciate it.
All
dude.
right, Will.
All
Thank
right,
you, man.
Thank you.
Do you got a box or something to carry it in? You got your bag in the car?
Bag in the car.
Oh.
Take one ball out and put this in there.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Some of these lines came off the stroke.
What color grips you doing, Matt?
Trying out clear again. Clear is like the only one that doesn't tear my skin right now.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're sticky to me. Keo Clear 19.
Did I hit that 298? Where's 298? Yes. Hot bolt yesterday. I was like 230. I get my hands on that real one.
Well, I think we're about done for today streaming. Appreciate all you guys watching. We'll try to do it again one day this week, Tuesday or Wednesday. Talk to you soon. If I don't see you, have a great Thanksgiving. Happy holiday season, and I'll see you next week for sure. Appreciate you very much. Thanks.